they zoning for that, yo.
Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the Duke head coach. Obviously, they are using conference pride as a rallying point here today. There's a ton of motivation in this game between the ACC and Big 12 opponents. They both want to prove they are the next power conference, but that all starts on the field today. Coach said, we have got to go out and set the tone. I want physicality at the line of scrimmage. Show them who the big league really is. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Give to the back. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Throwing, Lagway. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
The give out of the gun, and he'll be brought down. And the Bears want to crank the tempo. Third down from the gun, DJ Lagway. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. Fourth down, Lagway. He's looking deep. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Touchdown, Bears. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
On these critical fourth downs, as a quarterback, you've got to find your best matchup, and they didn't just get the first down. He had his guy one-on-one. He took a shot, and it pays off for a huge score.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they close the deal with a 58-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll run it to the right side. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. 1st and 10.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Running to the left. And And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Hand off from the shotgun. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense is doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
He uncorks a bullet to the right. He's got it on the outside. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he puts through the extra point. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And the finisher coming courtesy of that touchdown toss from 45 yards out. Fielded in the end zone, it's Williams. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the deep ball.
Oh, it's a fumble. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Here's Lagway to pass. Unloads to the right. Makes the catch. It's Livingston. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Bears come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Trying to burn this defensive back. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Run through that morning. Yeah.
At cover 1, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Makes his man miss. Finds just a bit of room. He'll pick up a couple to the 11. The Blue Devils will hustle to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Might be changing the route. Back to the ground with the running back. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets to the 14.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Looking left. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Bringing it back. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Bears!
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
What a great job by the defense understanding where they're on the field. Listen, the wide side of the field this way. They're going to try to run that sweep, identifying it, flying like madmen to the football. Just understanding speed and space. I got to be ready for that, and they were.
That's the end of the period. Baylor is on top. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Finds his man. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Man, how nice is it to have such a playmaker that you can just dump it off to him. And you just get it to him, and he does the rest. And that's why they do this. They make sure they have a chart that they get this guy the football in space in different...
Maybe some room here. Past the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Duke. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they tacked on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he finished things off racing 53 yards for 6. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's on the loose. And there he goes. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Baylor. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
He'll bring it out. It's Moore. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes the Duke offense to start the drive. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Looking to scramble. Finds the tight end. Tried to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. Fires to the right. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some... And now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. Now on first down from the 30. Trying play action. A little release to the back. Fights off a defender.
Well, you've seen the last 2 plays now. This guy's versatility. You've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game, and he's a weapon and a guy that this defense has got to be ready for.
Handoff to the lone back. Just couldn't get away from the tackle. And the Blue Devils want to move quickly. Quarterback may change this route. From the gun on third down. Got the quick pass. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Throws for the tight end. He's got it. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. The Blue Devils will line it up on 1st and 10. This time they'll go to the running game. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. It's complete to the left. Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Looking to throw for it. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He might want another play. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs.
I mean, it was supposed to be a dig. He threw it over his head instead of just throwing the ball to him.
To make that play, and now their offense is coming on the field.
They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge game?
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing.
You like that, don't you, Pitt? You can't lie. You can't lie. You can't.
Have the ball at the 47.
I'll tell you something, in college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute ball.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Going the other way, and he's got room. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Bears!
With really good awareness by the defense. I'm supposed to drop back. I'm supposed to see the quarterback. And when he throws it, don't break on it. Gets the tip, and then you get the pick. That's just gravy. That's just a cherry on top of the sundae. And then take it back to the house. Let's get weird. Nice play by the defense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Now we get a timeout from the Blue Devils. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. from the gun. The running back has it. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Timeout, Duke. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Gets the back moving. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Snagged out of the air. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air on 1st down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Upstairs, he's got it. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. That's going to do it here in the first half. Everybody stick with us. We'll head to halftime. Just about set to get this 2nd half underway. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Blue Devil offense will try to get things going on this drive. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Escapes the pressure going right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Blue Devils racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the 1st down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got 1st down. Let's go fast.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And coming out in the 2nd half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this 2nd half, defense picking up where it left off.